Alrighty, One Nation. We're here with Andrew Watson, Eddie Coffin V from the Lynchburg men's golf team. They just wrapped up their first tournament of the year down in Greensboro at the Gate City. Finished third. It was a really good performance from the team. Top 20 with Andy. Eddie tied for second, shot 5 under. So, Andy, I want to start with you. You know, as the senior on this team, some of the media outlets were saying they were surprised to see Lynchburg performing so well at a tournament like that. Do you think that people should be surprised out there, or is this something that you've seen coming over your time here?
You know, ever since we got here, I think our goal was to make people feel surprised, make people really mad that we play well, and that's kind of something we go with. So, personally, I don't think it's surprising to see us up there. We've been trending in the right direction for 4 years now, but, you know, people are going to say what they're going to say, and we kind of fuel off people not believing in us, so.
Well, if you want to believe in something, it was the program's best 18-hole performance on day 3. You shot 275. It was a great performance. You finished, just behind Emory, Oglethorpe. But I want to ask you, golf is a very individual sport when you look at it and you're teeing it up. No one's playing defense on you. But having these really premier teams at the tournament, how does that affect the way that you and the team might play?
Well, I think it helped a lot because we got to play with Emory and Oglethorpe on the last day, so we saw that 16 under round that Emory put up, and it kind of fueled me personally to play better golf to try and keep up with them. And, I think just looking at the leaderboard and seeing how other people are doing and seeing how your own teammates are doing kind of takes away that individualistic part of golf, because I want to play well for Eddie. I want to play well for anyone else on the team. So you kind of take away being an individual and you play as a team, even though it's your own score counting.
You want to play better for Eddie, and really almost nobody was able to play better than Eddie at the tournament. He tied for second. It was your best finish at a tournament since your first tournament as a player here at Lynchburg 2 years ago. So what really went into that, being able to go out there and put up one of your best performances in over a year?
Well, I had a really good summer overall. I mean, I thought I had one of the best summers I've had as a golfer in my career, and I still, had the momentum going as I came in with this from summer. And, as a team, I felt like I was back with the team again, and I felt really confident, the way we were looking this year. And I saw the scores on GolfStat the first and second day. I was like, man, this is pretty good. And, I saw the team last day do really well. And then, I just kept my head straight pretty much. Didn't, if I had a bad shot, I kept it going. I just said, what, a bogey's a bogey. I converted in the next hole, and, some of that happened, some of it didn't. But overall, I thought I played really well, and I thought the team played really, really well overall.
You finished with 11 birdies overall. You had 5 on that last day as you helped the team set the program record for an 18-hole score. But I want to ask you what it felt the day after when it comes out that you were the ODAC Player of the Week, something you did a lot as a freshman. They almost renamed it the Eddie Coffin of the Week award. But how did it feel to finally be recognized again for something here as you've progressed into an upperclassman?
It felt pretty good to get that award again. I haven't gotten it in a while, and to get that again means that I'm doing something like I did freshman year. Just kept getting ODAC Player of the Weeks, and I hope to get, more of those awards, and I hope some of my teammates to get those awards too. It'd be pretty awesome for other people to get that, and it just means that we're in I'm in a good spot, and how the team did, we're also in a very good spot for a season coming.
Alan Van Ash, he was an all-conference player last year. Harrison Smith, they played really well. You also had Simon Burgos, who was there with you guys. What has Simon added to the team as he's transferred in from another conference school?
Transferring from another conference school doesn't really change how we look at him, but for us, he adds this sort of competitiveness that we didn't have in the past. We have 10 guys on the team now that are competing for spots in the starting 5, so I think just being able to go to practice and go to qualifying and know that you have to be on your best all the time or else you're not going to be able to get those opportunities in A-team tournaments, I think that helps us a lot, and him coming in just added to the competitiveness of our team.
And then I'll kick it back to you for one last question. As a freshman, you went to the national tournament. That was an experience you got to share with Coach Faverka, but the team wasn't there with you. What does Lynchburg men's golf have to do this year other than just, of course, getting the automatic bid with the conference championship, but what's going to go into the season to make sure that your entire team is going to the NCAA tournament this year?
That last final round at Gate City Invitational, the way we played there, and the way we just, went into that last day with our mindsets, if we have that for pretty much every tournament, we have very good chances of going to the national championship. And as long as we keep that competitiveness, as Andy said, towards each other, we're going to be able to push ourselves to become better golfers, better teammates, and just the best versions of ourselves on the course.
All right, there you have it. So don't be surprised to see Lynchburg at the top of the leaderboard this year, as they're going to finish out their fall tournament schedule before the spring and playing ODAX at the end of April. All right, it's a privilege, but I'm going to ask you, Andy, for a Go Hornets.
Go Hornets.
Eddie, you give me one too.
Go Hornets.